Hi, I'm Paul Harrison from the Daily Meditation. Today, I'm going to be leading you through a meditation that is going to help you to relax, to feel inwardly calm, and also to boost your productivity levels. Now, in the group today, we have people of all different levels of experience with meditation. I'm sure some of you have meditated before, and perhaps a few of you may have meditated for many years. Then again, some of you in the group may have absolutely no experience of meditation whatsoever. So to get everyone up to speed with meditation and with mindfulness, let's just briefly discuss precisely what mindfulness and meditation are. Mindfulness and meditation are simply the practice of focusing the mind on the present moment. And normally, we focus the mind on one specific aspect of the present moment. For instance, perhaps the most popular form of meditation is simply to sit with the eyes closed and to observe the breath. And so in mindfulness, in meditation, we're focusing the mind on the present moment. Sounds very simple, and for the most part, it is quite simple. However, you might wonder, why exactly would you want to start meditating? And actually, there are very many benefits of meditation. We have the scientific benefits of meditation. For instance, the fact that meditation balances brain chemicals such as noradrenaline and also cortisol. The fact that meditation promotes parasympathetic nervous system activity. And so we have these scientific benefits of meditation. But in a nutshell, what we can say about mindfulness and meditation is that they are an opportunity for the mind to take a break in this busy day and age that we live. An opportunity for the mind to just stop, focus, and relax. And that's huge. Why is it so huge? Well, because most of us spend our lives constantly busy in the mind. If you're at work, you might be constantly checking your emails or constantly doing your various duties. If you're at home, you might be checking out social media or watching TV, which sound relaxing, but in actual fact, social media, TV, other forms of entertainment, they're very busy for the mind. And so they don't help the mind to relax. And so the core benefit of meditation, which you will experience in just a moment when we begin meditating, the core benefit of meditation is that it gives the mind an opportunity, a precious opportunity, to just stop and to relax. And the benefits of that are calmness, focus, increased productivity, and so much more. However, the best way for you to understand the benefits of meditation is for us to meditate together. And so, for the next 10 to 15 minutes, we are going to be doing a simple meditation. Anybody can do this method. It's a simple breathing meditation. But what it will do for you, it will reduce stress, increase focus, increase calmness, and increase productivity. So, are we ready to get meditating? To begin with, we want to make sure that we are sitting with good posture. Now, some people like to sit with their legs crossed in lotus position when they meditate, which is the traditional meditation pose. However, it's completely optional. The only thing that matters when you sit to meditate is that you have a nice, straight, but relaxed spine, and that you feel comfortable and grounded. So simply sit with good posture, make sure your spine is straight but relaxed. And now just very gently lower your chin, which you'll notice slightly elongates your neck. Now, for this session, we're going to use a hand gesture, which are traditionally called mudras and are used in yoga. So, for this meditation, very simple hand gesture. All I would like for you to do is to place the tips of your index fingers on the pads of your thumb. Allow the other fingers to just be straight but relaxed. Turn that upside down, and then simply place your hands, palms up, on your thighs. And now just close your eyes. Now, because this is a beginner's meditation, because we do have some new meditators in the group today, I'm going to describe precisely how to meditate and things like what to do with your thoughts and your emotions. But just bear in mind that when you do this practice by yourself, you would do it in silence. So we're simply sitting with good posture, with the eyes closed. And we're just going to begin to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And all you must do to begin with is simply to observe the sensation of your breath on the space just beneath the middle of your nose. You're simply going to observe the sensation of your breath moving through that space. And at times you might notice that your mind wanders. That is completely normal and natural. If your mind does wander, all you must do is gently guide your mind back to that space just beneath the middle of the nose, and continue to observe your breath. You may find it helpful to describe the way the breath feels. For instance, you may say that the breath feels warm, or that you can feel it lightly buzzing on that space just beneath the nose. Simply describe the sensation of the breath, and that will help your mind to stay focused on breathing. And now we shall gently expand our awareness. What I would like you to do is to observe the breath moving through that same space just beneath the middle of the nose, in through the nose, to the throat, and back out through the mouth. So you're simply observing the breath, moving in through the nose to the throat and out through the mouth. Again, you might notice that your mind does wander. Again, this is completely normal and completely natural. Simply be aware of when your mind wanders and gently return your focus to the breath. To help you to focus, you might like to say to yourself, breathing in as you breathe in, and then breathing out as you breathe out. Breathing in and gently breathing out. Now we shall expand our awareness one more time. This time we should be aware of the breath moving in through that space just beneath the middle of the nose, in through the nose to the throat, and down into the abdomen. So we are watching, being aware of the complete passage of the breath all the way down into the abdomen. Now at times you might notice that something distracts you. It could be a thought, it could be a feeling, or it could be some sort of stimuli, such as a sound in the background. When you become aware of these distractions, all you must do is describe the nature of the distraction and gently return your mind to your breath. For instance, if you experience a thought, you'll simply label it thought and then gently return your mind to your breath. Now that you have been mindfully breathing for several minutes, you will begin to notice a feeling of inner peace, well-being, and relaxation. Can you see, can you perceive that sensation of calmness? Can you observe how calmness feels in the body and in the mind? Describe that feeling of calmness to yourself. For instance, I notice that I feel calm and still inside. I am aware of space in my mind and in my body. There is a feeling of ease and well-being. Simply describe the way that calmness feels right now in your body and in your mind. As you describe this feeling of calmness and inner peace, you are training your mind to know what it feels like to be calm. And this training will help your mind to recreate the feeling of calmness any time that you need it. And again, remember, if momentarily you are distracted, if you experience a thought or a feeling, or if something around you should distract you, such as a sound, all you must do is label the source of the distraction and then return your focus. Just noticing that feeling of ease, calmness, openness in the body and in the mind. Simply observing what it is to be calm. And now, slowly to a count of 5, we shall open our eyes. And as we open our eyes, we will carry with us this feeling of calmness and inner peace. One, our eyes are just opening a tiny little bit. 2, they are opening slightly more, but still we feel calm and peaceful. 3, 4, nearly back, but still calm, still peaceful. And 5. Now that you are back, just take a moment to observe how you feel now after meditating. Do you feel more ease in your body? Does your mind seem quieter and calmer. This is what it is to be calm inside. And it's worth just now simply observing what it feels like to be calm. Because by training the mind to be aware of the feeling of calmness, to recognize the feeling of calmness, that helps us to bring that feeling back anytime that we need it. So as I mentioned in the beginning of our session, there are many benefits of meditation. There are the scientific benefits and the scientific ways that meditation reduces stress and promotes inner calmness, such as by reducing activity of the sympathetic nervous system. But beyond that, beyond the scientific explanation, you can feel for yourself right now how a short period of time meditating produces inner quiet in the mind. If you consider how your mind was before the meditation and how it is now, I'm sure you are aware that your mind is a lot quieter, a lot more still, a lot calmer. And that calmness is incredibly good for us. When we are calm, our body works at optimum. It's a lot easier for the body to conserve energy and to use energy effectively. It's also a lot easier for the body to heal itself. And then we also have the effects on the mind. This calmness that we're experiencing after meditating, I'm sure you can observe for yourself right now how that helps to relieve stress, how it helps you to feel good mentally. And as a bonus, because we are calmer, because we've now developed our focus, we can also be significantly more productive. Now, probably the most common questions that I get about meditation are about ways in which you can fit meditation into your life. Of course, it's very easy right now when we've deliberately stopped for this session. But what about after this session? How can you fit meditation into your life? And I'm sure most people in the group are very busy, for finding 15-20 minutes can be a challenge. Well, thankfully, you don't necessarily have to spend an awful amount of time meditating in order to get the benefits of it. You can use what I call mindful moments. These are moments when you deliberately focus your mind on the present moment. And there are ways in which you can do that without spending a great deal of time on it. For instance, let's say that you shower in the morning. Being in the shower is a great opportunity to be mindful. You can simply observe the way the water feels on your body and move mindfully as you wash yourself. Same thing with brushing your teeth. Very easy to just observe, to focus the mind on the present moment of that simple movement of brushing your teeth. And then even at work, if you get what you get, half an hour break, however much of a break that you get, you can use that time to be mindful. For instance, let's say you're eating your lunch. You can eat your lunch in a mindful way. Indeed, mindful eating is a very popular practice today with a lot of benefits to it. All it involves is simply eating slowly, eating consciously. So you're not doing other things when you're eating, you're not checking your cell phone, you're not busying yourself with other things, you're simply observing your food and eating consciously. Or if you're at the desk, you can do some very simple exercises in a mindful way. For instance, if you type an awful lot, a lot of people get stiffness around the wrist. Just take a few moments just to gently rotate your hand. And as you do this, of course the physical movement is helping your wrist to relax, but as you do this, consciously observe the feeling of your hand moving. Just consciously observe that. It's just these little moments, do you see? These little moments when we stop and we focus the mind on the present moment. Those little mindful moments can really help to pull the mind out of our thoughts and to help us to relax, to reconnect with the present moment. And by reconnecting with the present moment, it even helps us to be more productive. If you consider how much time you lose in your thoughts, by taking a few moments to focus on now, to reconnect your mind with the present moment, that has the natural byproduct of increasing your productivity. And so as well as the meditation that we've done today, you can use those little mindful moments. If you're incredibly busy, you don't have the time to do the 10 to 15 minute session that we did earlier, just use those mindful moments. Find opportunities when you can focus your mind on the here and the now. That's going to help you to relax, help to reduce stress, and even increase your concentration and your productivity. And so that's our meditation session for today. I hope you found the meditation itself very relaxing and very helpful. I would encourage you to practice meditation for 10 minutes a day if you can. And if you do struggle to find those 10 minutes in which to meditate, as I said, look for mindful moments. Look for moments when you can do a simple activity such as eating, or such as showering, brushing your teeth, even cleaning the dishes. Something simple like that where you can say, okay, I don't need to think right now. Just need to focus my mind on the present moment. And that mindfulness is going to naturally alleviate stress, produce calmness, increase focus and concentration, and boost your productivity. And that's it. Thank you ever so much for joining me. As I mentioned, I'm Paul Harrison from the Daily Meditation. It's been a great pleasure to teach you meditation today. Try to find ways to incorporate mindfulness into your daily life, and it will do wonders for you.